Time to let the good times roll. KTBS 3 and KPXJ present the 2025 Crew of Highland Parade. Brought to you by Live Casino and Hotel Louisiana and Shreveport Area McDonald's.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Alex Anderson here with Rick Rowe, the legend, live for the Crew of Highland Parade 2025. And if what we've seen before the parade's even started, it's going to be a heck of a day.
Yeah, I just shake my head in amazement. I really, really do. Having grown up here, remember those early days of this. Right. Never imagined in a million years, Alex, that this would happen. Yeah. And this may be, in terms of weather, maybe the best Mardi Gras season we've ever had, and to end it like this. Right. Folks, it is absolutely gorgeous and packed, and the spirit here is off the charts. It's going to be an amazing parade.
Yeah, it really is, and we're just haven't even gotten started yet. We got about 30 minutes until we roll.
Yes.
We do want to give you a few things that you need to know, especially the parade route itself. So let's bring up that map for you. We're going to take a look at it. The parade's going to begin right where we are, Gilbert Drive and Gregg Avenue. It makes its way north into Shreveport's historic Highland neighborhood. And of course, we have team coverage all along this route. Madison Edwards standing by, Sydney Lane near the beginning of the parade route as well. So let's go now. Let's go live to our team coverage. Talk to some of our reporters that are out on the route.
Hey there, Alex. How's it going? Rick, how's it going out there? Good afternoon to you, Arklatex. It is parade day. Getting ready to let the good times roll over on Centenary of Lila's Bakery, and I have been seeing people come in all morning, all afternoon so far to get themselves some of those last king cakes of the season. They're actually going to be going up until Thursday of this week whenever their final king cakes will be sold. So if you still want to let the good times roll with some delicious king cake, come on down to Lila's. But right now we got some crowd people walking down. I know it's a little more populated at the beginning of the route, but we're towards kind of like the middle, towards the end-ish a little bit over here, but everybody is getting excited, walking around, throwing the football, hanging out. Thanks, guys. How y'all doing today? Yeah. Y'all ready to let the good times roll? Awesome. Yeah, we got everybody out here waiting. You know, and the great thing about it, Alex and Rick already said, the weather is absolutely perfect. Little breezy, sun's in the sky, not a cloud in there as well. So if you still want to come down to the parade, you still have time. Some of the roads are blocked off, but you can walk around the neighborhood and get yourself a good spot. If you're looking for a good spot, over here on Centenary and Taliaferro, plenty of room, plenty of sunshine, and it's going to be plenty of beads and plenty of throws. So everybody's getting excited. I know I'm getting excited. Cannot wait to leave this place with beads just ladling around my neck and get some great throws to bring to the crew back at the studio. So I will send it back to you there, Alex and Rick. Getting ready to let the good times roll. You guys have a great time reporting in Shreveport for KTBS 3. I'm Madison Edwards.
All right, Madison, thank you. And I don't know about you, but Madison strikes me as one of those guys that would have the huge load of beads around his neck where it's almost like a turtleneck coming up. Seems like that's what he used to do.
You know, he loves the acting thing. He loves to perform, and he's good at it.
It's very good.
And this is a place to perform. We're going to see some incredible performers. You know, when Matthew Lynn started this thing back in the early 90s, he basically told the folks in Highland, hey, let's just do a freak out. He literally used that word. Let's do a freak out. And it has been.
Yeah, I mean,
no doubt.
You're going to see a little bit of everything. I mean, we already got a drone flying right overhead of us right now.
Yes.
We're also going to eat, we hope here. We were shut out a couple years ago, I remember. No hot dogs. What are we doing?
The Crew of Barbecue. I don't know if they were a no-show or a late show, but that wasn't good. Maybe they ran out of, supposedly they do 5,000 hot dogs.
Wow. And they might need 5,000 more.
At least. And, of course, moon pies and, boiled eggs. There's
whatever.
Just all kinds of stuff.
Ramen
you never
noodles.
know what ramen noodles. You never know. It's probably something new. Pizza probably this year.
I will take that. we're good with that. That's a great idea.
The whole thing is just, it just makes you proud of where you live.
Right.
And it gives, especially you folks, when I say you folks, I mean younger folks than me, a reason to stay.
Absolutely.
Quality of life. My kids, I've got both of my kids that have chosen to make their lives here. And this is one of the reasons. Quality of life, something to do, people they meet. I mean, they're out. He told me, well, we're going to visit about 3 or 4 different crawfish boils during the parade.
Right.
And, you know, and for a 30-year-old guy, that's very attractive. So I'm hoping my grandkids will stay here, and someday they'll be doing this thing, maybe riding in one of the parades. So again, it's quality of life, folks. It's something to do. You cannot say, especially back in the day, January, February, hey, nothing to do. It's
no way.
Oh no,
no way.
Lord Almighty, there's a whole bunch to do.
And this is a full. This is a full weekend of excitement.
My goodness.
And if you haven't made your way out here yet, and you want to figure out where the parade is, you're worried you might be too late, don't worry. We got you covered on our website. We have a parade tracker. So you could track it from right here on Gilbert all the way down to the end in Highland neighborhood. So don't think you're too late.
No.
There's places to park. Check that parade tracker on our website and get out here and get ready for a good time. So, Rick, we're getting ready to wrap things up here. Final words before we get ready for the big parade.
Hey, look, it's 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
We've never done 2 hours. We got a lot to see and do, folks. This may be historic.
Yeah.
This may be the most people have ever seen at a Highland parade. The weather is absolutely fabulous. The spirit is off the charts, as I said. So if you want to be a part of history, it's not too late. Come on down.
2 o'clock, we'll start here. 2 o'clock, the parade rolls. We'll see you out here for the crew of Highland Parade.
Time to let the good times roll. KTBS 3 and KPXJ present the 2025 Crew of Highland Parade. Brought to you by Live Casino and Hotel Louisiana and Shreveport Area McDonald's.
It's the last weekend of Mardi Gras, and it always ends with a bang. The Crew of Highland Parade getting ready to roll here in just a matter of minutes, Rick.
Buddy, who imagined it would be standing room only at a Mardi Gras parade? Folks, Gilbert Avenue here, literally standing room only. The weather could not be better. The spirit, the atmosphere, the youth. I mean, wow, where are my boomers? All I see is a bunch of kids, and what I also see, Alex, is families.
Right.
Mom, dad, kids, grandma and grandpa, all enjoying this together. That's probably one of the most unique aspects of the Highland Parade.
Yes, absolutely.
It is a neighborhood, it is a family that comes together with this big reunion every year.
Well, and the energy in the city and the area has been unbelievable these past 2 days. You think back to Gemini last night. I mean, I rode in Gemini, and it was a sea of people. You couldn't see anything but people begging for beads. And you flip it around less than 24 hours later.
Unbelievable.
Here we are right now. It looks like even more people.
Yeah, to me, this whole season, I was at Centaur. A day just like this, you talk about blessed. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
And then beyond just the weather, it's the atmosphere, the spirit. Everybody just jiving together, a great vibe, as they say. And as I said, families together, and we're about to see an amazing show. When this thing started, early 90s,
1994.
Matthew Lynn said, hey, let's just do a freak out in Highland. And of course it was about 5 floats, a couple of bass boats, a riding lawnmower, a flatbed trailer. So you had 5 that first year. The next year you had 15. The next year you had 50. The next year you had 100. So this thing has exploded.
Oh, it really has. And then, the other crews get involved. We'll see so many other floats that maybe you could have missed in one of the other parades. You'll see it here. They'll have all the same throws. They save stuff for Highland. It's just a beautiful day. Everyone comes together, the crews, the community, families, as you said. And this is what it's all about.
The dogs. There's a lot of dogs out here, too.
It's taken a lot of self-control not to run and pet every dog that runs.
I know.
Doing my
this
best.
guy's, I thought I was a dog lover. This guy loves them, as I do. There's nothing like it, man. And here they come. You can begin to see it. I know we've got Jim Christie and his famous Mardi Gras parade drone shots. Just beautiful. And again, folks,
Hey there, everybody. Crew of Highland is rolling out today. We're letting the good times roll in the Highland neighborhood. I'm over on Centenary Boulevard, actually in front of Lila's King Cakes, where people are still, hey, everybody, how are y'all? We got people coming in and out the door at Lila's to get some of those last king cakes of the season. They will be closing down on Thursday this week, so if you need some king cake, of course, come on out here. But the crowd is ready to go. We got people lounging out here all day. Hope you guys are getting excited. Awesome. Again, we're over on Centenary and around Wichita, Taliaferro, so we should be over about the 75%, 50% part of the parade route. Not as much standing room over at Gilbert. There's still plenty of seats over here. How you guys? These guys and I were throwing the football earlier. You guys excited for the Mardi Gras parade?
Yeah.
All right. These guys got some great arms. They could. What's up, dude?
My sister's in the parade.
Your sister's in the parade? Awesome, dude. Sisters in the parade, family, friends. The crew of Highland is an awesome neighborhood crew that's been pulling out all the stops for today's parade. I actually got a chance to go to their ball on Friday night down in the Red River District, and what a time that was. We got little kids dancing. We got people throwing the footballs and everything. Everyone's getting excited to let the good times roll. And what an absolutely beautiful day for it, too. And the sun's shining, not a cloud in the sky. The weather is nice. It's just a great day to come out here and experience Northwest Louisiana Mardi Gras and let these good times roll for one of the ultimate parades to kick off the end of the season. So I'm going to send it over to Sydney Lane a little bit in just a little bit, but just take a look over again. We got people all the way down here Centenary. If we would have taken a left on that street, going on down, you'll see more and more and more people just getting excited. Let these good times roll. I've seen bubble guns. I've been smelling some really good food out here. And of course, we've been taking care of some of that king cake from over here by Lila's. But everyone's getting excited. I know that the parade should be rolling around towards us after it starts in about 30, 45 minutes. So we'll let you see the sights and sounds when it gets towards the end of the parade route. And I'm going to toss it to Sydney Lane right now, who is over at the beginning of the parade route over on Gilbert, where I hear it's standing room only and there's so many people ready to go. Sydney, tell us all about it.
Hey Madison, we're letting the good times roll here on Gladstone, and the crowd is insane over here. The vibes are great. Everyone is having a good time, eating good food and partying, throwing around the football, playing with each other. It's so much fun, and it's so cool to see everyone come out on this beautiful day, having a good time, and just the community coming together and meeting new people. It's awesome, and it's actually kind of funny. I was here last year, and there's still beads in the trees from last year's parade. I'm sure there will be more covering the trees later as the parade comes through. And I actually heard there was a wedding earlier before the parade, which is pretty exciting. And so I'm going to go ahead and send things back to Rick and Alex. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Sydney. We're trying to get some moon pies. We're striking out early as the first.
Yeah, moon pies.
The hollowed-out school bus that the crew of Highland is painted purple just rolled on past. Almost a moon pie. That was a good toss. Not quite. We'll get there, Rick. I promise. So the theme this year is Highland Fest,
yes.
Which I think kind of fits right in perfectly with everything you see here with the crew.
Absolutely.
Look at the disco ball we got rolling up right now. This is just the beginning. Float number 2, and here we go. We got peanuts.
Oh, man. Are you
we
kidding
got Texas
me?
Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
Yes.
You the man, brother.
Yes.
Woo. Come on, baby.
We did it, Rick.
And peanuts.
We got some food.
Wow. All right. Oh, my gosh.
We tossed it to Madison and Sydney too early. We should have done it now so we can eat.
Well, it's coming. Nobody goes hungry in the Highland Parade.
Not at all.
You know, when Matthew started this, you mentioned the famous festival.
Highland Fest.
Highland Fest. Well, that's the way it started, as I mentioned earlier, 93, 94. Right. Let's just have a freak out. That's kind of the same thing back in those days, and sure enough, I don't know what the numbers are, but my Lord, in terms of attendance, this one is right up there with Gemini and Centaur, no question about
now,
it.
If we're talking festivals, perhaps some Woodstock coming our way.
You know what? Oh, look at this.
The groovy float.
Oh, yeah. This is my era, man. I was a hippie all day long.
I believe that's a San Francisco 49ers helmet that we see at the top right there.
That.
Let's see if he's got Brock Purdy's arm. Okay, good. He hit right in the basket. He's got it. There we go. Here we go.
Rubber chicken. That's a rubber chicken.
If that comes our way, we're in trouble. That is a perfect example of the wackiness you're going to get here at this parade.
Yeah, and this is Highland. So it's got to be wacky or they don't let you in.
Right.
In fact, that's the crew of hot dog or barbecue. I call it the crew of hot dog. Actually, the crew of barbecue, they were not authorized. You know, they waited, and then they slipped in.
Yep,
Nobody knew they were coming.
Right.
And now they're in demand. Everybody wants a hot dog from the Cure Barbecue, and I'm sure it's coming.
That is I have one goal today, and it's to get one of those hot dogs. I want to eat a hot dog with you here on live television.
Come on, how cool would that be?
I mean, who would have thought?
Well, 5,000 of them. And there we go, moon pies. Come on.
The wind caught it. We're not worried about that.
Yeah,
we're going to get better.
She needs to play. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Look at this. God, the stuff coming off the
and I might have thrown that last night. I was letting those fly at
right?
Crew of Gemini football.
This is some nice stuff. Yeah. You know, back in the day, it used to be those 2-cent beads. Now it's really cool stuff coming off these floats.
Now, thousand of them. Now, this is not a 50-cent piece that we're talking about. We're talking about 50 Cent, the entertainer.
From the man.
Yes, the man himself.
The king of rap.
We're going to be looking forward to hopefully getting our hands. Only 1,000 of them, and there's way more than 1,000 people here.
Boy,
so
can you imagine?
A collector's item.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be something if he just happened to show? That would be historic.
We got some little dancers here, Rick. How about this?
Yeah. The thing that I've really noticed about this parade is the number of kids involved in the parade, dancing.
The Blazing Barbies is what they're called.
Oh,
the Blazing
Barbies.
It.
Come on. I love it. Everybody, it's a rainbow out here, man. Everybody loving it together. And they are strutting, getting their groove on.
We're making more catches.
By the way, the
here.
weather, folks, is fantastic. If you're just watching and you're within the sound of our voice anywhere around the Highland area, come on down. It may be a little difficult because the crowds
I have never
seen anything like this, folks.
Yeah.
This really reminds you, and I know you've probably been to one or two, is some of those big parades in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think we are approaching that now, Alex, which is amazing, considering how this started.
And when the weather is like it's been this weekend, last weekend as well, I mean, this is what you're going to get. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, the community is excited. There's enthusiasm here.
Yeah.
And we're seeing it play out right
Absolutely. And as I said to you earlier, as an older guy with kids, I want to give my kids a reason to stay here and enjoy life and plant roots here. This gives young people like you and my kids a reason to stay and enjoy Shreveport. And they are. And look at that.
We got another float coming our way here.
Now, is this a Highland float or maybe a Gemini or a Centaur? We don't know.
I'm going to be honest with you. I saw it as I was walking in. And
City Marshal. So it's a City Marshal float. Right. And of course, one of the things that's different about the Highland Parade is that kids ride the floats.
Right.
And Gemini and Centaur, not so much.
Float.
That's right.
But right. So, you'll see a lot more kids here. And, they'll throw a lot more stuff than we will. They're very excited. So, this is James Jefferson, City Marshal of Shreveport.
Come on.
Rolling through here, his float, at least. And there we go, got his picture right on the side right there. We should have known.
Well, there's some amazing stuff coming off these floats. There he is. Oh, my goodness. Wow. It feels like New Orleans.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that we've taken Mardi Gras and maybe taken some of the rowdiness out of it and made it much more of a family event. That's what I love about Mardi Gras in the Arklatex. It is family safe, I would say, and I love that part of it.
Yeah, and as we said, the Highland Fest being the theme here, I did want to shout out the royalty of the crew of Highland.
Absolutely,
so our king is DJ Gardner, Queen Emily Heyman, Captains Josh Jennings and Bree Silva, the Grand Marshal John Paul Young.
DJ Gardner, is that what you said?
DJ Gardner.
Wow.
King DJ Gardner.
I did a story on a DJ Gardner 30 years ago. I hope it's the same young man who has grown up well. Wow.
But now, granted, you've done, there's got to be some overlaps in names.
Yeah, there probably is. There probably is.
To be fair.
Oh, look at this. I love the kids on the shoulders, their daddy's shoulders. Just amazing
Having
stuff.
the time of their lives. And you make these memories with your family, and they last forever.
This is a memory maker, folks, I tell you. And you've got to do this with your kids and your dogs.
Yes.
Because they remember special things like this. They'll forget Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They're going to forget, oh, you remember when we went to the Highland Parade? That's stuff that they remember. And they'll talk about it at your funeral when Daddy took me to the Highland Parade.
Right, and here's something we've seen a little more of around town, a Cybertruck coming right past us.
Yes, yeah, there's a lot of those things. Look at that. Sound Minds.
That one's all painted up and wrapped, I guess.
Yeah, audio, video.
A unique vehicle.
Look at this. Oh, there's the float associated with the Cybertruck.
Yeah,
Sound Minds.
We got coming our way here.
Look at that.
This is a crew of sound here, so it is another Highland float. And a lot of times, like we mentioned with Highland, this is another one you see. It looks like it was a bus, but they hollowed out and turned into a Mardi Gras.
Yes, that was the original way they did this. They took old school buses. I remember.
I don't know what that was.
Nobody had floats. And back in literally those original Gemini and Centaur, they took old school buses and converted them and turned them into this because nobody had ever done this before. So wow, it's amazing. And this is the Queen's float.
Yep, this is the Crew Day Ambassador.
There we go.
So this is a different crew Day Ambassador.
Yes.
We got the king and queen of that crew on this float. A perfect example of these crews coming together.
Yes. You know, back in the day it was Gemini, then it was Centaur, now it's what, 17 different crews all over the Arctic? It's amazing how this thing has grown.
And you know, a lot of these, these royalty members, being part of it myself for many years, you know, it is like a volunteer service. You go to a lot of these events, a lot of community service stuff, and you really do get involved in the community. And you see a lot of the same faces because they just love it so much. They love being a part of it.
Absolutely. They also do.
Away from the float. It's a big float. Let's be safe. Come on, step back.
A safety warning.
Yeah, just a little warning. That's good. People get excited. I totally understand that. But you talked about the community service part of this.
Yeah.
They go into schools, hospitals. They always make a trip to the Shriners Hospital. They've been doing that for 30-plus years at Mardi Gras. So it's not just parade day. And the economic impact of this is enormous.
Right.
I mean, multi-millions of dollars flowing through our economy. It's also, Alex, a tourist attraction.
Right.
This isn't all just local folks. These are people that come here from Dallas, Fort Worth, places in Arkansas where they don't have Mardi Gras. They come here because it's closer.
Heads up. we're in the landing zone here.
Yeah, look at this.
Got to keep our head on a swivel while also telling you about this. Now, so we got a crew of Gemini float coming up right now. You'd see this last night. One of the many beautiful floats. This would be the scientist float.
Their theme was dream.
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher. So here's the mad scientist.
There it is. And they even kept their costumes from last night as well.
Yeah, by the way, Live Casino Hotel. They wrote a pretty big check.
Yeah, they did.
So they are our newest neighbor business-wise. And boy, they are invested in Mardi Gras.
So we got crew of Gemini coming right by us right now. The mad scientist float. Kind of some Patrick Dennis-esque hair on those fellas right there.
Yeah, you know what it's like when you're riding on that parade, and you did it last night. You're a rock star now. You literally were a rock star.
I was Slash from Guns N' Roses. Had the wig, the top hat, the aviators. My wife was Axl Rose. We had a good time, and now we have another crew of elders riding through right now.
This would be my people, the elders. I love it.
Well, usually I make a Jeff Bimeford joke at this point, but I'll let you have it this time.
Oh, I got him beat by a couple of decades, man. Come on.
Coming in hot.
My people.
I think I just took some ramen noodles to the shoulder right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was coming up, and I think you just took some right there.
Yeah. Man. That could do some damage, man.
All right, so look, we put out a challenge about 10 minutes ago for food, and we've got Texas Roadhouse, we've got ramen noodles.
Yeah. Ramen noodles and peanuts. And what's in here?
I don't know. Maybe let's open it up.
It's a mystery gift. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just open it up. Let me tear that open. And it feels like a sandwich.
Oh, it's a roll.
Oh, it's a roll.
The famous Texas Roadhouse rolls.
It is. Oh my gosh, with their honey butter.
Oh yeah.
You got nothing better. Wow.
Beautiful. Crew of Nemesis coming through now.
There we go.
I believe I see the Joker and Harley Quinn. And that's Loki up top for our Marvel fans. This is a Marvel themed float.
Spider-Man.
Deadpool.
Would that be Spider-Man?
That's Deadpool.
Deadpool, my bad.
And then Batman at the top.
Look at that.
We're catching everything.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna have a lot of stuff when we leave here.
Look at this. Oh my Lord.
All right, and now I got the Live Casino poker chip bead.
Oh, did you?
Catching stuff all day.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been, but it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, I haven't been there. I'm looking forward to it.
Even if you don't gamble, folks, beautiful restaurants.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous location. a really good asset to our community.
So we had the crew of elders. This is
here we
elders
go.
too.
How about that? Wow.
They make it real easy for us today,
Yeah,
right?
they really do. More of my people, my gray heads. Woo! Come on.
So the crew of elders 2 coming through right now. Just another crew lending their floats and their people to the crew of Highland to close out this season with a great celebration. You know, I will tell you a good life hack if you're going to be attending a parade as someone who's been in it. If you have a laundry basket or a basketball hoop, I'm going to try to hit it every time. So if you want the good throws, bring a basket. I'm going for it 10 out of 10.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
There's some advice to these guys in the crowd.
You know, I spend enough time around all these great quarterbacks that we have in our area. I should be able to hit the target.
Woo! We were talking about it before the show. It's historic. The talent in our area is historic.
A lot of people trying out the arm this weekend.
Yeah.
Crew of Sobek coming through right now.
Yeah, I love this. We're all one big family.
The artwork is impressive.
Yeah, some of the work, the creativity of these floats is astounding.
Area, but also the quality of the floats and the production.
Stunning. That has elevated every year. They try to, I think, outdo each other. Yeah. Centaur especially is amazing in the artwork and creativity.
And this one's easy as well, Crew of
Atlas. Crew of Atlas. Another one of the, I think, dozen-plus crews all over the Arklatex. Wow.
Throwing some Takis. I mean, we got Buzz Lightyears at the top.
Look at this. Look at the stuffed animals. My goodness. There we go. Woo.
There we go.
Almost.
There we go. I'm getting all kind of stuff.
Woo.
Rick, I got you a present, man.
Look at this.
He can't hear me. It's okay.
Sobek.
Sobek goes Hollywood.
Goes Hollywood. Gotta love the music, man. Gotta love it. You know, this is kind of like a combination of a fair, a festival, an LSU tailgate, and a parade.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, it's got all of that vibe going on in one place at one time.
Well, there's enough LSU jerseys to make that
there
point.
are. There's number 7.
That's Tyron Matthew right there.
Absolutely.
The Honey Badger.
The Honey Badger.
Crew of Barbecue.
Oh, there it is.
Rick.
There it is. Come on, man.
This is our moment.
My people.
I'm going to unbutton the jacket. We got to get free motion here.
This story,
Now,
folks, is amazing.
3,000 hot dogs they prepared.
Yeah. This happened about
And think about the folks that are out here working.
20
like us.
years. Yeah, it started
working
20
real
years
hard
ago.
today.
Yeah. And they literally, here
Here
we
it
go.
comes.
Oh,
Got it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. Ellen. Oh, yeah.
We got him.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
We got him.
Woo. We're going to eat good tonight.
Oh, in the
Gonna eat
backpack.
good tonight. The Crew Barbecue throwing 3,000 hot dogs.
Yes.
Woo.
Finally.
Look at this. Folks, I wish.
We did it.
Come on, baby.
We did it.
We're going to eat really good. Oh, my Lord, folks. I wish you could feel.
I was a little hungry heading in. We're in good shape.
Amazing.
All right, this is Centaur coming up.
Again.
Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh, we got to get one of those. We got to get one of the nerds.
Look at this. Just listen.
And now, of course, you might remember this song from the Super Bowl halftime show. This is Kendrick Lamar.
Yes. Yes. Look at that.
Look out. Coming in hot.
Look at it. Oh,
Look
man.
at that.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness, folks. I hope you can feel it. The spirit, the vibe out here is just amazing. Having been to 30 plus of these parades over the years, I don't know that I've ever felt anything quite like this,
This
or
is
seen it. This is historic.
You know, the music and stuff is loud, but the crowd is really making all the noise.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Look at this.
Another bus that we talked about here.
Yeah.
Good catch. Thank you for saving us right there, my man.
Back in the day, in the early days of Mardi Gras, they took old school buses, drove them down Highway 80, converted them, took off the roofs, and that's what the original floats were. Oh, look at this.
This resonates with a lot of people in our area.
Amen.
Do you know what kind of plane that is on the front there?
Would that be a P-51 Mustang?
Well, I know it as an A10. It might be the same thing.
I'm sorry.
But
the A10 is the current version, yes.
With the
Warthog. The Warthog.
And this is
no, that's
Gemini's
World War II. I think that's more. It's probably a P-51 Mustang. Oh, is that okay?
Woo! That was close.
There we go. Oh yeah, this is World War II.
Yeah, beautiful.
Bombshells.
Yeah.
Normandy. Yeah.
Yeah, D-Day right there on the side.
Yeah. So that's a Mustang.
Beautiful
on the front.
Beautiful.
Wow. Folks,
well, you know that'll get people fired up. That'll get people fired up.
Wow. It's one of the reasons I love where I live, buddy.
Amen.
We are a place that appreciates God and country.
Okay, this is Centaur. Look at the head moving, right? Come on.
Look at that. Yeah. Again, they didn't hire people to do this.
Exactly.
This was done by the people on that float.
The Sphinx of Egypt.
All of this work. Amazing. The Sphinx of Egypt.
There's a moon pie. We got moon pies.
That was a moon pie.
We got moon pies. We're in a great spot this year.
I tell you what, we got breakfast, lunch, and dinner coming off. Woo. Oh, man. Oh,
look
wow,
at that. Look at that. Oh!
Oh, man. Oh, look
right.
at this.
I
Come
just
on, baby.
took one.
Woo, it's game time. Look at this.
Now, how ironic is this, Rick? I just got, hopefully, did you see me get hit in the face?
Did you?
I got smoked by the crew I was king of, the crew of Marcus and Now. Thanks, guys.
Out, baby.
Thanks, guys. I was bragging about my one-handed catch. Hit in the face. That's how it happened.
Look at this.
Well, I love this float.
Wow. That's a football field.
Football float coming through the Saints Black and Gold Super Bowl. Feels like we're a long way away from that.
Yes.
Rick, we're having so much fun here, but I might need some repairs here from that beat. So let's take a quick timeout.
I've got a plastic surgeon right over there that we can visit with.
All right, we'll do that. We'll see you after that. All right, we're back here. Alex Anderson, Rick Rowe, and this moon pie that's half eaten. The crew of Highland Parade, and I got to give some shout-outs to my friends at the crew of Barkus and Mound. They're coming through right now. Queen Marianne Edens, we ride on her float in Gemini. Thank you to her. And I have to mention one of the animal royalty, Princess Tiana. She's a husky, not mine.
Oh.
One of our friends, Kenneth. He's one of the only people in the world that knows what I go through because he has a bunch of huskies too.
Yes.
So we got to stick together, us husky people.
Amen.
So Princess Tiana, she is an incredible dog and a worthy royalty.
Are there dogs on the float? Is that what you were saying?
No. So the way that the crew of Barkus and Mound does, the humans are the ambassadors, the animals are the royalty.
There you go.
So I saw Kenneth last night before Gemini, and he said, if you don't give my dog a shout out, we're going to have problems. So I had to take care of it.
Yeah, I see you're eating a moon pie.
Well, I had to bring into something. I felt like the hot dog to get the mustard on within the 2-minute break was not, I didn't have enough time, but we're going to do that too at some
What's
point.
cool about this parade is that it's the only place you can get hit in the face with a moon pie and you say, thank you.
Thank you. And that's happened multiple times.
Yes.
Hey, this looks to be a Disney float coming up here.
Is this maybe the dream, part of the dream thing of the crew of Gemini? I'm not sure.
Well, I'm going to notice, of course, the R2-D2 there on the side.
Yes. Yeah, there's Toy Story, Mickey Mouse.
I see
got them all.
Yeah, so the Disney float coming through.
Look at the kids. Can you imagine the memory? Look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but that's a mom and a dad or a couple of moms.
Mentioned, they don't get to ride in a float like this.
I know.
Until this parade.
That's exactly right. The kids are not really, usually there's one float in Gemini and Centaur that they ride on, but here, every float appears to have just a bunch of families just coming together.
All right. So now we've got some This looks like one of the. Oh, this is more Barkus and Meow, right?
There we go.
Another float from
Yeah.
Barkus. A great crew. I mean, what they do for the animals, such a needed service.
Amen, 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 amen. I was at Robinson's Rescue last week.
Right.
100,000 spay and neuters that they've done at that place. So enormous good. That's the other thing. We have huge number of animal lovers in this area. 32 different rescues. That's people that take in dogs and cats and hopefully get them fostered and adopted by good families.
Well, you know, we actually had a cat out in the studio, in the parking lot, living out there. A cat that Robinson's had fixed and chipped on the ear. We named him Chip. He lived in our parking lot for months, and then one of our editors, Jamie, adopted him.
That's what it's all about.
So we found a home.
Way to go.
Yeah,
I love
we're
it.
excited for that.
I love it. Look at this, folks. Again, one of the things I keep noticing here is that Mardi Gras has gone, there's a youth movement in Mardi Gras. I see so many young people. Yep. The other thing I saw the other day when I was covering the Centaur Parade was the huge number of Gemini people that were there at the parade to support
100%.
Centaur.
Oh, yeah, there's no rivalry. It's not
really
like
isn't.
the world of sports, as we often
right.
try to equate things to.
Right.
It is a community thing.
It is.
There's enough room for everyone at the table,
Yes,
and
amen.
everyone participates. You know, people are going to everyone's ball, and they're having a great time.
Yes, I agree. That rivalry never manifested. I'm really glad.
They all have a similar goal.
Yes, amen. And look at it.
This
It's
is it.
unfolding right here, folks.
And now you talk about the New Orleans style floats. These two right here really give that vibe. Yeah.
There's the trolley cars.
Gotta love it.
On St. Charles Avenue right there. Look at that. Again, nobody made that float. Somebody, certainly with the crew of Centaur, they created that themselves totally.
Right.
And they spent a whole year doing this kind of work. It's amazing.
It truly is. And this guy is dressed as a can of Spam right here. It's, again, you talk about, you know, let's get weird with it. There you go. That's
Creativity, yes.
looks like they're fundraiser in progress there. Oh, it's those chocolate bars that you tried to sell.
Oh, yes. Boy
World's
Scouts,
finest
Girl
chocolate.
Scouts, yes.
Crew of Peggy.
Crew of Peggy. I'm not sure what that's all about. I do know that in 2016, I think it was the one and only queen of Highland. Her name was Peggy, 91 years old.
Okay.
And she was a hoot. I did a story with her, big personality. Had been married to a World War II bomber pilot stationed at Barksdale.
Wow.
She was a widow at the time, so maybe this is a tribute
It could be, yeah.
to the former
And it
queen
is
of
a,
Highland. Whoa, got a
You
little
good?
hit
You
there.
took one right there.
We're good.
That was accurate.
Yeah.
If that's what she was going for. That was
there you
quite
go,
the
baby.
toss.
Good man. I need my old Vulture Bearcat helmet on.
See, you get the bouncy ball. I get the specialty bead.
That one could do some, that cuts into the skin a little bit right there.
I'm still feeling it. We're powering through.
Yeah. Fourth quarter, baby. Pride. Come
put
on
the fours
now.
up.
Come on.
So here we go. Let's come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Yeah,
Oh,
don't
wow,
hit the
yeah.
drone, folks.
Yeah,
That costs a lot
that's
of money.
beautiful.
The Barbie
Again,
float.
look at this, folks. Now, I don't know who won Best of Show. I think they do that with Centaur. But, boy, this is amazing. Really impressive.
This is fantastic.
Look at that. And, of course, the other thing that happens in Mardi Gras when you spend all...
Here we go. Football
here we go.
coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Bad. My bad. There you go. Thank you.
It's all right.
Thank
It's all right.
you.
We're still making it.
Yeah, and you can attest to this, Alex. The camaraderie, the bonding that takes place when you are a part of a crew.
Absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Oh, it's something special, and you know, when you're royalty in a crew, you're going to all the other events as well to support everyone else.
Right.
And you, especially that royalty group, you know, you go through this journey with the small group of 10 to 12 people, and you remember that. I mean, all those events and all these good times, and you help put these parties on.
Yes.
And again, like I said, all for the same goal: to entertain this community, to excite this community,
Yes.
and give us something great to do for the whole family on a Sunday afternoon. It's awesome.
Amen. Listen to that.
Sounded like North DeSoto just scored a touchdown right there.
And they've scored a few.
Yeah, I've heard it a lot.
They've been pretty good.
So this is the Joker float. The Mystic Crew of Imani.
Imani. Wow, this is one I haven't heard of. Wow, I don't know if it's one of the earlier or newer crews, but impressive.
Oh, look, they rent out the float. Scan the QR code for float rentals.
Wow. Right there. The Mystic crew of Imani. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, all right, all right.
And that was Timmy Lane. We all know Timmy Lane.
Oh, yes.
And he just threw me a Kool-Aid jammer.
Mr. Meterman.
So now we got food, we got drinks. We got it all.
Timmy, you the man, baby.
Thank you, Timmy.
Look at this.
All right, so this would be a New York theme. I love New York float.
Wow. So impressive, folks. Again, if you're watching at home, I hope you're feeling what we are feeling here. There is a sense of joy.
I'm glad I caught that Kool-Aid.
Was that about to do me some damage?
That was coming right for you, right?
That's good. I've had a few concussions in my day, so I don't need another.
Doing a lot of multitasking out here.
Yeah.
And the drone is really sometimes.
Look at that.
In the danger zone.
Yes. By the way, that's Jim Christie.
Heck of a pilot. Is he Goose or is he Maverick? I don't know.
He's amazing. That's all I know. And this is really unprecedented coverage. I think this is the first year, maybe last year, but the first year that we've done extensive drone coverage.
It makes such a difference.
It's been amazing.
You just cannot get anywhere else.
Right. It gives you a sense of the size and the scope of the crowds, folks. They're enormous.
So here we go. This is pretty cool. Got the front of a semi-truck here.
Look at that. I mean, somebody spent some money on these things, Alex.
Look at
Goodness
the
gracious.
alone on the outside of it.
Wow.
I mean, was there probably 10 speakers?
Yes. I mean, we're getting a little bass, little boom boom, little boom boom.
It's like we're playing in AT&T Stadium right now with the sun right in our eye.
Yeah. C.D. Lamb says I couldn't see it. The sun stopped my eyes.
I couldn't see it. That was the same song we referenced earlier. It gets the people going. They love it.
Wow.
Another Centaur float heading right for us, Rick.
Amazing, folks. I just marvel. I got to tell you, I just marvel because I remember the very first one, and no one in a million years dreamed it would come to this. In fact, there were a lot of naysayers that said that we couldn't do it here. It wouldn't work in the Arklatex in Shreveport-Bossier. And my goodness has it. Wow.
We're fortunate to have it. Rapid fire on the Frisbees there. There you go, Rick. Oh! Almost.
Oh, my goodness.
Almost. A little short.
Wow. Oh, my goodness, folks. I think we're witnessing a little history here.
Absolutely.
Just size, scope of the crowd, the
we even have someone fanning us off right now.
How about that? Yeah. Again, that's what Matthew Lynn said. Let's have a freak out.
Let's do it.
And they're having one.
Heck yeah.
They're having a freak out here along Gilbert in this beautiful historic Highland neighborhood.
Now, this looks like one of those kids' floats coming by right now.
Yes. Again, this is the unique nature of Highland.
The crew of 8th grade.
How about? That's that awkward grade, that awkward time in life, man.
You're getting scared about high school.
Yeah, you're still a kid, but you're kind of thinking.
You're the big dog in middle school getting ready to go back to being the small.
There you go. The little dog. Yeah.
I was a little dog the whole time. Neither here nor there.
Me too, baby. I'm with you on that, man. Oh, Lord. Look at this, folks. Just beautiful.
I think this is also the crew of 8th grade. That may have been the girls. This looks like the fellas.
How about that? Wow. Again, folks, for those of you maybe just tuning in, this whole thing started 93, 94. Matthew Lynn, one of the residents of here in Highland. Of course, we'd had a couple of years of Centaur and Gemini, and he just said, hey, to some of his neighbors, let's do something.
Yeah.
So literally that first year, 5 floats, if you can call them floats. It was a bass boat, a riding lawnmower, a trailer, and about 5 little things, and that was basically it. I remember us hearing about it and thinking, well, that's kind of cute, it's kind of neat.
Right.
Well, then the next year there were 15, and then the next year there were 50, and then the next year 100. And then it got so big, Alex, that the city of Shreveport said, well, wait, now you're too big. We can't have this going through a city, a neighborhood.
Right.
So you're going to have to go to the Clyde Fan Parkway. And Matthew Lynn and the guys said, then we won't have a parade.
Right.
And the city blinked and said, no, wait. Now, we don't want you to do that. And so they said, okay. And look at what's happened.
Right. And look, the way they do it's perfect. Sunday afternoon. What else are you doing? Come out
really.
here. I mean,
There's no football on.
Everyone's here.
Right. There we go. Everyone's here. That's a great point. Oh, boy. Man, that was right to the throat.
Okay, that was a tangerine that just was thrown.
A tangerine?
Look, Kim. She can't hear me. She'd probably eat it. Well, that was.
That's a first. A
You
tangerine. At least we're getting healthy. In
All right,
addition
Kim
to
sees the
Oreos
orange.
And the moon pies.
I told you she was going to keep it. I told you.
Look at that. You earned it, girl.
Oh man, I mean, even us that standing up here on this platform, we're having a great time.
Oh, I love this, folks. I got to tell you. And again, I don't know if you grew up here. I grew up here.
Yeah,
I've lived here my entire life, and I never would have imagined that we would have something like this. And again, the family aspect of it, folks. The raucousness, the rowdiness of what sometimes happens in New Orleans that turns people off. You don't see that here. Certainly not in the Highland Parade. You do not see it. There are families. There are more kids here than there are grown-ups.
Yep. Absolutely. And you got to love to be a tow truck company this time of year, too.
Yes.
It's a good
Look
place
at
to
that.
be.
Yeah. Getting a little exposure. Good
You
for
get
him.
some job and some advertising.
Yes.
And this is a great float.
School bus. Yeah.
Still got the lights working on it, too.
Yeah. We've all ridden on one of those, Alex, at some point in our life.
Oh, yeah. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
He's got his eyes on us, Rick.
Oh, man. It's close.
That was a rocket.
That had some velocity.
I got to catch the football. I got to catch the football.
You're the man. Come on, baby. Little post route.
It's bad for branding if I can't catch the football. It doesn't, Another Centaur float.
Another Centaur again. Incredible, off the charts, folks. Creativity, workmanship, craftsmanship.
Oh, yeah.
And when you realize that these people on that float created all of this, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's weekend after weekend after
And the
weekend.
minute that this season is over, they're working on the next
That's
one.
right.
And that's all of the kids.
Yeah,
That's
it's
everything.
amazing. It's amazing. And we all reap the benefits of that.
Absolutely.
We all win.
Yeah, because, thousands of these people, they just showed up today.
That's
to have
right.
a great time, and that's what it's for.
Yeah, they come out of the house, they get out of the car. You might see them at Best Buy a little, but here it's a family reunion. You might see them once a year at the Highland Parade.
Right, and look, there is absolutely zero chance that there is not someone you know.
Yeah,
unless you just moved to town.
Yes.
There's someone you know out here
You
right
will
now.
encounter, absolutely. In fact, I ran into somebody earlier, story I'd done with him 30 years ago.
Wow.
Haven't seen him in 30 years.
That's awesome.
Instant connection.
Love it.
And that's what happens.
Love it.
Beautiful float. Oh my, look at
Well,
that.
they talk about that in sports a lot too. Season ticket holders, you become friends with the people you sit with.
Yes.
It's like this on the parade route. You got
That's
people
true.
that go to the same spot every year. They don't talk once a year at the parade.
At the Bama game.
That's
I know
it.
exactly what you're talking
Yep,
about.
that's
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Again, the theme of is this Centaur or is this
I'm not sure. It says
Gemini.
Ancient legends. This is not Gemini, I don't think.
Gemini was Dream.
Yes,
Dreamcast. Here we go.
Well, here we go. The
it's
Hollywood
all
float.
Greek. It's in Greek, so we got Zeus and all of that. So I can't read it, but it's beautiful.
Got to keep our head
look
on
at
straight.
this one.
Look how cool
Wow.
this is.
Look
Hollywood
at
Wax
this.
Museum.
Wow.
King Kong
Look at
right on the
that.
front.
I mean, some of this stuff looks like stuff you would see at Disney World.
Yeah, it's
The
impressive.
quality of the workmanship. My goodness. Look at that. Making memories. on a beautiful day.
Do a lot of work to just keep the route clear. The crowd is so large. It's naturally wanting to move.
Yes. But I'm well behaved. I mean, there's nothing going on here that everybody is well behaved. I'll just tell you that. There are no problems here.
Yeah, who's at work right now?
That's
us.
Right. Even the preachers are on. Yeah. Oh. That's good. Oh, man.
Rick.
We're getting all my stuff. Look at that.
Is that a shower?
Oh, wow. That's a bathroom toilet.
Yeah, all right. Well, okay. Catch anything out here.
Yeah.
And this was coming right from the top of your head.
It's either the top of my head or the toilet. That's where that's.
Yeah, well, we'll clean it up regardless. We'll use it. It's all good.
Oh,
add it to the pile.
There you go. All right, European monuments here, Centaur.
Centaur back to it.
Yeah, look at that.
European monument.
Yes.
So that other float was probably a Centaur as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a Greek theme.
Around the world.
Greece.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Incredible stuff, folks.
Those last three were, you could see it on the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at this. And again, the cool nature of this, Centaur, Gemini floats come together, crews come together, and then whoever shows up, there you'll see some very unusual floats that are strictly Highland floats as well.
Right. It is.
Look at this. Wow.
This is 007. Still no 50 cent coin. This is Crew Gemini here.
Well, no, Justinian. Yes.
That's what. Okay.
Justinian, is that the healthcare, the doctors, nurses?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yeah, lawyers. Justinian.
Lawyers. That's right. Justice.
Po' Boy Express.
There
all right.
Go. Come on.
Oh,
baby.
he's got a. Is that a po'? I think he is launching po' boys out of a cannon.
Oh my! Are you kidding me?
They're shooting something out of that.
Are you kidding me?
I need the po' boy. Look, they deliver, and they're delivering right now.
Po' Boy Express.
You think they put that on the ledger? We made 2,000 deliveries today.
Wow. Oh.
Well, we can check off Po' Boy Cannon off the bingo sheet. We got it.
What a clever way to advertise, man.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Get
right
your
there.
brand out there.
That's good stuff.
Look at that. Oh my Lord. I don't know if there are any restrictions. I don't know what Highland says. Is there anybody that can't be in this parade? I don't know.
I mean, you got to get pretty weird to not be part of this.
No restrictions. It's got to be family friendly. I know that. It's got to be family friendly.
And what's more family friendly than a cannon launching Po' Boy?
Yes. Yeah. That's good. Look at that. So again, this is a local business, Johnson Behavioral Health Group.
All right, Rick. We need to take another time out. I think it's about time we dig into some of these hot dogs that have been sitting here.
I'm gonna try my Oreo.
So let's get it going. We'll be right back. You are watching the Crew of Highland Parade on KTB or KPXJ. All right, we're back here live. The Crew of Gemini or Crew of Highland Parade. They all start to blend together. I'm eating a hot dog. What are you drinking on, Rick?
Kool-Aid Jammer.
That was courtesy of Timmy Lane, who threw that at us.
This is amazing. Now he's
having a
firing.
good time.
Sounds like we got a shotgun over there.
It's a confetti cannon.
Confetti cannon. Okay.
Naturally.
Wow.
Heads up.
That's literally. Oh, here we go.
There we go. Oh yeah, good snag right there with the left hand. Rick goes up, makes the catch.
And look, pizza. We got pizza. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Toss that this way. Toss the Johnnies this way.
Well, that's too much, man. We got pizza coming off this thing.
Yeah, this is
it's
unbelievable.
Incredible.
So we are.
Oh my goodness!
And you know
got some dancing. I love this. So many kids and dance groups. I'm not sure what their names are, or the group they're associated with, but there's a lot of these old dance teams. Looks like Magnolia School. Is that Magnolia Charter?
Magnolia Dance School.
Okay, Magnolia Dance School. Getting their groove on.
And they knew the camera was here. They're getting ready.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
How's the Kool-Aid?
Buddy, very good. In
Hot
fact,
dog.
yeah.
Spot.
And it's got mustard on it, by the way.
I put it on myself.
Oh, you did?
I mean, if I'm going to eat, I'm going to eat. You know?
Yeah, it's, again, folks, I've covered a lot of these. I know you have too, Alex. I don't think I've ever felt the level of joy and festive spirit and great vibe and togetherness. I mean, we're all one city at a parade like this. We're all one city, and everybody just kind of loving on each other and enjoying each other's time and company. It's a really beautiful thing to see happen.
And I mean, as you look down the line of this crowd, I mean, it's deep and thick. It goes down all the way.
Yes,
Gilbert. It's incredible.
All the way down Gilbert.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, this is, again, when we all have our circle of friends that we hang with, we don't see this except at events like this.
That's it.
And it's a family reunion, getting together and enjoying each other. And you connect with people you haven't seen. I mentioned earlier, I met somebody I had done a story on 30 years ago. I hadn't seen them in 3 decades. We were just hugging and loving on each other. It's that kind of event.
I'm as guilty as anyone. We love to sit at home and watch our Netflix and do our stuff, but
we all do.
We get 3 opportunities for something like this a year. Take advantage of it.
Yes, absolutely. You will be glad you did. There's no doubt about it.
And you don't have to drive to New Orleans.
Yes.
These people are going home tonight.
Or worry about getting pickpocketed or something like that happening in New Orleans. That's not happening here. This is family friendly in every way, and the number of kids I'm seeing here is amazing. Moms, dad, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, kids. My little Noelle, my 2-year-old grandbaby, who I worship the ground she walks on. She went to her first parade yesterday, the Gemini. Loved it. Making memories, that's what this is all about, Alex.
That is it, and eating hot dogs and drinking Kool-Aid. We're doing a lot of that, too.
That, too. Amen.
We had somebody come up earlier when we were doing that last break and say, how are y'all so lucky to catch some hot dogs? I mean, what do we got? I just ate 1. That's 3.
Oh, we got
5 of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're in a good location. Now, I don't know if we're coming down sort of towards the end of the parade.
It's hard to tell because they were lined up down Gilbert, but also down off of another street as well.
That's right.
It feels like we still have a lot more to go.
There we go.
And then we also have our crew out in the field that still has the whole parade coming their way.
Yeah, and in fact, if you miss this part, you're going because we're doing 2 hours. That's the first time we've ever done that. So you're going to be able to maybe enjoy this parade twice.
Yeah.
If you miss something, it'll pass you by again.
Absolutely.
All right, we've got a truck here. 18-wheeler looks like. Oh, we got the Shriners.
Yes.
Love me some Shriners.
He's working the crowd.
Yes. They used to ride around in their little beanie cars. They've
That's
upgraded.
a little bigger than the traditional car.
They've upgraded.
But the little cars, we just can't see them behind all the people.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, they still got them. El Karuba, Camel Riders.
So this is all Shriners right here coming through.
And of course, some of you may not know, folks, but the Shriners Hospital, the very first one in the world, was located right here in Shreveport, Louisiana in the 1920s. The very first one in the world right here.
That hat is a fez, correct?
Can you imagine the kids' lives that have been enhanced, families' lives that have been enhanced because of the work that was done at that hospital, and it all started right here in Shreveport. What a tribute.
So you see a guy here close to us, the sign says, "My first Mardi Gras, I'm from Oklahoma." So there we go.
Yes! Yeah, we had family that came from Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah, because this is so much closer than New Orleans. Why not do it here? And ours, I gotta say this, is right there with theirs. I'm sorry. You don't have anything on us anymore, New Orleans.
Nope.
We're right there with you in terms of quality, creativity, spirit, all of that.
Just take a look.
Right there.
And we're at one section. We're at the very beginning of this thing. It stretches on.
This could be Canal Street, St. Charles Avenue, New Orleans.
Absolutely.
Look at it.
Absolutely.
My goodness.
It is impressive.
We got some dancers. Oh, we got some boomers dancing.
There we go.
Some of my people. Look at them. Oh, doing a little strut. Oh, I love it. You're never too old. You're never too old.
There you go. Love the moves.
Oh, my goodness. All right, got a queen. Queen of something.
I can't see it. Miss Teen something.
Okay.
I see another sign here. I love the cleverness, the strategies here.
Yeah.
Collecting beads for a project. One of those signs.
Yeah.
What project are we working on?
Some art break project probably. Now here you've got a fraternity.
Yes.
And these are really good. These are designed to get kids off the streets and out of trouble. Give them something productive to do with their lives. And I believe that's what this fraternity is all about. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Oh, wow. Smaller, but still very creative. Look at the costumes, Alex.
Love it.
Oh, look at this. Wow.
And I mean, just putting on those costumes, that's some work.
Yes.
Makeup and everything.
Yeah, oh, yes. All right, we got another middle school thing coming up, looks like.
I see a number 12.
Number 12. Oh, this is a birthday party.
Oh!
This is a birthday party.
That's
Can you
a heck
imagine?
of a birthday party.
Can you imagine?
Happy birthday!
Your 12th birthday party. You had a float in the Highland Parade. Are you kidding me? Wow. Lillian's. There we go. Lillian's 12th birthday
Happy birthday,
party.
Lillian.
Way to go, girl.
The 12th birthday crew. Now, this is a place that I spent a lot of my life at. Sonic Drive-In. Worked at the one in Houghton for many, many years before I worked at KTBS. I've only had 2 jobs.
Really?
Sonic and KTBS.
Buddy, I sacked groceries at Brookshire's, was a paper boy, and KTBS.
Love it.
I got 3.
Love it. They never let me wear the tater tot outfit, though. I asked a couple times.
We love us some Sonic. They've been an institution in this town for a long time. Love their French toast, and their drinks are awesome.
They put me through college, I can promise you that.
There you go. This.
This would be one of our competitors, Rick.
Oh, my heart goes out to y'all.
Let's go.
Keep trying, don't give up.
That's why you're the best, Rick, right there.
No, I'm just trying to be encouraging. Oh, goodness. Didn't we have some, we had some KTBS folks. I know Nate was in the Centaur.
Yes, and we had one.
In...
I wasn't with the KTBS float, but there was one.
Yeah.
I was on our float that we ride in normally.
Because you're royalty.
Well, I was.
Salute you.
No, it's over. Those days are behind me.
All right. Oh, Roy's Kids. This is a fantastic organization.
There you go.
Started by a wonderful fella named Roy. And he raises money, and at Christmas time buys hundreds of kids presents.
Wow.
And this is in the inner city for parents who could not probably do much for their kids.
Right.
He goes out, fundraises all year long, and at Christmas time gives out hundreds of gifts to kids who could really use it.
There's so much of that in this community. I mean, you
there
look at
is.
the 3-minute smile. I mean, we got to.
Oh, yes.
We've done 10 of them this year, and we had more people wanting to sponsor.
It's amazing. Yeah, that Walmart. That was Walmart, right?
Walmart hosts it.
Right.
But then we have 10 additional sponsors that help out with the run.
Thank you, all of you.
Absolutely.
What a blessing and what a fun deal that. And buddy, you are the man. You need to go national.
I got so
You need
lucky
to franchise
that
deal out, baby. You're so good at that. That is so much fun.
Come on, Rick.
Come on, baby. Just speaking the truth. Here we go.
Looks like a cheer crew here coming up.
Yeah. There we go.
And I don't know if that cheerleading is serious business. Oh, this is the Magnolia Pep Squad, Magnolia Charter Pep Squad.
Yes. That beautiful school along Clyde Fenn Parkway. Absolutely.
Just recently, they just started their football program. They're working their way up. Building
It's a struggle.
Yep.
How many canes? Number 3 with extra ketchup.
I go with the extra cane sauce. I like the box.
Oh, I love the cane sauce.
Box combo, no slaw, extra toast.
There you
That's
go.
the way to go.
I could live on the cane sauce, baby. I love that stuff.
But you know what my favorite place is to eat chicken? Southern Classic Chicken, Friday Football Fever.
There you go, baby. That's good.
We love Southern Classic Chicken. At least I do. My favorite.
Come on, baby.
Best in town.
They keep you employed. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Amen.
Here we go. Is this this is a local school. Is this Evangel?
It might be Evangel Middle.
Might be Evangel Middle School. They got the colors right. No, I'm not sure. I hope we didn't mess that up. But we meant well.
It won't be the first or last thing we'll mess up.
Right. Speaking of Evangel, how about that quarterback, buddy?
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I'll be honest with you, and I mentioned it on Friday Football this year. I have been memed about my love of Pop Houston and how much I talk about him, but he is that special. And the memes will continue now that we're talking about him on a Mardi Gras parade. Never seen anything like it.
I went to the airline game, and I thought that was the best high school game I'd seen in years. Then I went to the Shreve game, and I said that is the best high school game and best performance by an athlete I've ever seen.
And then on the other side doing them was Brody Savage. It's a guy we don't talk about enough.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, he was amazing.
Yeah.
My gosh. The athletes we have in Shreveport, Bossier, and the Arklatex right now are astounding.
I mean, I can't
off the
remember,
charts.
in terms of regular season, a more fun, entertaining season of high school football.
And character kids. And you see them. You know them better than I do. But
Our players
Pop
of the week.
is a character kid, man. And so many of our kids that play ball are character kids. They're not just great athletes. They're great young men.
They make the grades.
Yes.
It's impressive. It
Yes.
really is. I mean, we only get to spotlight 14 scholar athletes, but we could do 50. I mean,
Amen.
You know.
Amen. Yeah, these are some of the smaller, I think, more Highland.
Hey guys, it's Sydney Lane here. I'm on Gladstone for the crew of Highland Parade, and we're having a fantastic time. The parade has been amazing so far. The floats, the throws are amazing. We've caught hot dogs, moon pies, beads, bubbles. I mean, anything you can name it, they're throwing it. Ramen noodles. They even threw Jimmy John's, which is a new one for me. And it's so fun to see everyone having a great time. And I actually have a familiar face with me. You may recognize Caroline is with me. And it's Caroline's first Mardi Gras parade. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I got a giant stuffed sheep. I got a hula hoop and a hot dog. So I think I checked off everything I need on my list, plus more beads than I could ever want.
So for it being your first time, what do you think?
I wish I would have gone to more and taken off of work so I could have enjoyed them.
So you heard it here. Are you going to come back next year?
Easily. All of the parades.
Perfect. Thanks, Caroline.
Good job, Cindy.
So it's so much fun out here. I mean, the parade is amazing. It's so fun because Highland is such a unique parade, and it's so different and so family oriented. We're going to let you check out some of these floats coming by. Oops, let me get out the way. And I mean, the throws are so cool, and the kids are having a good time running around yelling, "Throw me something, mister," because that's the best way to catch something good. And I mean, they're throwing rubber ducks, they're throwing all the good stuff. And we have a little bit of a standstill here, but it's okay. The parade's still moving, and it's having a fun time. And Mardi Gras is my favorite time of the year, and so I love being out here, getting to show the community what Mardi Gras is all about, and Shreveport coming together for such a good time. It's a great way to bring the community together. And let's see if we can talk to some kids over here. Are y'all having a good time? What have you caught?
A whistle.
A whistle? And tell me about your setup right here.
I got my basketball goal, and I bet my basket underneath it so they throw it in.
And you caught good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. And then Brandon. Okay, I told to come over here. So this is one of our producers, Brandon. Is this your first Mardi Gras?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's incredible. It's a perfect day for it, and it's just a good time. The community's out and stuff like that. So yeah.
So what have you caught so far?
I've caught this really cool rare one. This is pretty cool. So, and just a bunch of beads.
Did you catch a hot dog?
I did catch a hot dog. It was delicious. The best hot dog I've ever had.
Thank you, Brandon. So the vibes are good. I mean, look, we got hula hoops. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
What is your favorite part so far?
Beads.
Beads. Have you caught anything good? Anything exciting?
A unicorn.
A unicorn. Let me see. Can I see your unicorn? Cute. What's your? Have you had a favorite float?
Yeah.
What is your favorite float?
The scientist one.
The scientist one. Perfect. What's your name?
Sadie.
Thank you, Sadie. So yeah, the parade is still going on. We're having a great time. We just have the Shriners coming through on their little cars. I love these guys. These guys are in every parade, it seems like, and they just zip around. And I wish I could drive, one of their cars, but I don't know. You may need a special license for that. Wow, he's going at it. I don't know how he does that, but that's pretty cool. And it's really cool to see all these fans coming out, or parade goers coming out and enjoying the parade. I mean, it's purple and gold and beads as far as you can see. The streets are lined, people are having a good time. They're eating hot dogs, moon pies. I mean, Highland is known for its unique throws, so it's cool to see everyone catching some of those cool things. Again, I mentioned Jimmy John's. That was so crazy to me. I didn't even know they were throwing that, and I just kind of get hit with a Jimmy John's sandwich out of nowhere. So it's kind of funny seeing all the cool things that they throw out here. We have another, some more Shriner float coming through. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna walk this way and see if we can talk to some more. Oop. Okay, Andrew.
Hey.
Is it your first parade?
It's my second parade.
Second parade.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Well, it's my first one catching things. Because my last year I was on the float, so this is great. I have so much food, so many snacks for later. It's gonna be great.
What has been your favorite thing you caught so far?
A Twinkie.
A Twinkie?
I've had a Twinkie in probably like 15 years, but they're delicious. So I'm gonna love it.
Have you ever been to something or like a parade like this where they throw like hot dogs and interesting food?
No, and the hot dogs was also delicious. So
you caught one?
I did catch one. I ate one. It was great.
Perfect. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah,
okay, we're gonna keep walking this way and looking at some of the floats. Oh, we have some dancers. Oh yeah. Oh, the Louisiana Lunatics. Look how fun they are. I love it. They're so cute. And they look like they're having a fantastic time. You know, it's got to be hard to walk in these parades. I mean, they have to walk for miles through the whole parade route. Okay, I have to talk to you. You have a whole neck full of beads. Tell me about the Mardi Gras parade. Are you having a good time?
Yes, I am.
What's your favorite part?
I like catching beads.
Have you caught anything exciting?
Yeah, I caught a sword and a bunch of bubbles.
Okay, and do you come to Highland every year?
Most of the years, yes.
Awesome. So, have you had a favorite float so far?
I liked one of the first ones. It was like a rock one. It was really cool.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's see. Let's walk this way and look at these guys having a good time. They got some hula hoops. Can I get a happy Mardi Gras? Perfect. And look how cute she is with her sheep. That's the sheep that Caroline was talking about. Look how cute she is with her little sheep. Aww. She's dancing. So cute. Okay, we got some more floats coming by. We have, it looks like a fraternity. Delta Upsilon Lambda. They're throwing some beads and having a good time. It's such great weather for this parade. I mean, if you think about all the parades last year and the weather that we had for them, this year is a complete turnaround. Absolutely incredible weather for every single one of the parades. We've gotten extremely lucky this year, thank goodness. I remember last year, before the Highland, before I came out here, it was hailing. So, I mean, you couldn't have asked for better weather. Oh, it looks like a fortune teller. Voodoo tattoo is coming through. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready, and we're gonna continue letting the good times roll here on Gladstone, but we're gonna send things back to Alex and Rick. Back to you guys.
All right, Sydney, we appreciate you showing us what's going on further down the route, because as we are here at the beginning on Gilbert, starting to wrap things up.
It's been history. It's been historic, folks. I'm telling you. I've been to a lot of these. I know you have as well, Alex. But, folks, when you talk about weather, when you talk about spirit,
right,
joy, quality of floats, just the overall vibe, historic, and the numbers. I mean, you can probably still see it down Gilbert here, but I think we've set some records this whole Mardi Gras season, not just today, but Centaur, Gemini, and probably many of the other parades. It's been an historic Mardi Gras season.
Well, as I said, the parade just ended here at the beginning, but if you do want to keep up with it, we've got it for you, a parade tracker on our website, ktbs.com, on the mobile app as well. It will tell you where the parade is at all times.
Right.
So if you are someone that is here at Gilbert, well, you pick a couple streets, you go across, you get some more hot dogs from the Crew of Barbecue.
Oh my gosh.
Later on down the route.
And oh, by the way, we're going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Well, I've
here.
already housed 2 of the hot dogs. You had a Kool-Aid, I ate a moon pie. I'm not one of those people that can eat the ramen raw, though.
No, we're not going there, brother.
Yeah, but I'm not that hungry yet.
Yeah, the crowd is beginning to break up here, but again, I said this is a combination of a fair, a festival, an LSU tailgate, and a Mardi Gras parade, folks.
Right.
And it could not have gone off any better. And a hats off to Matthew Lynn and that tiny group of people in the Highland neighborhood that said back in 93, 94, let's have a freak out.
Yeah.
5 floats, and then it became 15 and 50 and 100.
Right.
And now it's at least as popular as the 2 big ones, Gemini and Centaur. It's amazing what this thing has grown to.
All right, we're getting ready to wrap this up, guys. Are we taking another break? Is that what we're doing? Okay, we're going to toss. I think we're going out to Madison now. Okay, sorry, we got to keep talking. My bad.
Good. We'll just keep talking. Again, I'm just looking at the crowd, and I know we're getting shots, but there is a youth movement that I'm seeing in this. It wasn't always this way, but there are so many. I'd say 2 to 1 kids under the age of 20 here, as opposed to the older groups, my people. So, and you've got to have youth, because you've got to have that constant injection of people. And the other thing, and I've said this before, but it bears repeating, this is quality of life.
Y'all want to talk? Come on.
You want your kids to be able to stay and enjoy town.
We got some guests here. First of all, tell me our names.
Sarah. Jack.
All right, Sarah and Jack, you've been here enjoying the parade. It just came through.
Yes.
How awesome was it?
It was awesome. We caught so many great things. Moon pies, stuffed animals, blankets, beads, all the things. It was great.
Did you go to any of the other parades, Centaur, Gemini, or do you just do this one?
We just did this one this year.
This one this year.
Okay.
Yeah. But we heard that Centaur and Gemini were also great.
They were, absolutely.
Yes.
Have you ever had relatives, people that you know that come from out of town to this parade?
Yes, absolutely. We do. And we actually set up right here in front of Key Mexico. And we had a whole DJ and catered and all the things. We did it right.
LSU tailgate. That's what this is.
And now,
LSU, so,
there you go. Go Tigers, baby.
Go Tigers,
yes.
Come on.
Did we play a game today? Or
yes.
How did we do?
Did you do? That's all right. That's all right, baby.
Because he didn't win, they got to come. So he's happy.
This was the reward. I
He's
love
happy.
it. Yes. Good.
Yes, we love Mardi Gras.
Well, you made memories.
That's right.
You won't
we made
forget
memories.
this.
That's right.
And the time you got to be live on KTBS. That's another memory right
we
there.
Love it. Yes.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much. Happy Mardi Gras.
Appreciate you guys.
So, as we've said a few times, our parade just wrapped up here. It is still going on further down the route, and that's where we find our Sydney Lane.
Hey guys, we're still letting the good times roll right here. We got some cheerleaders coming by, which you know is one of my favorite things because, I used to be one. And these look like the Eden Gardens cheerleaders. I may be mistaken on that, but I'm almost positive I'm not. So that's cool to see some cheerleaders getting to be a part of this because I have a special place in my heart for them. Cheerleading is not easy, and anyone that says it is, they're wrong, just saying. But it's so cool to see all these girls get to be a part, and they're throwing some good ones. And I don't know if Jordan can see this, but we actually have a little basketball hoop and a guy with a crown way over there in the corner, and that's pretty cool. It's so cool to see people. They'll make all these different contraptions to try and get the best throws and beads. We have a basketball hoop down here as well. We talked to the little boy who made that. It's cool to see everyone come out and just create and get creative to find and get the best beads. Look how cute they are, just waving for the beads. Let's see, we have some more throws coming by. Look at these kids over here. Are you having a good time?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
I don't know. All of it?
I've seen you've caught some good stuff. What have you caught that's been your favorite thing?
A sword.
A sword? What have you caught?
I caught a tiny football.
Thank you, guys. Y'all keep having a good time. Okay, so we're going to send things over to Madison, who's over by Lila's Bakery. Hey, Madison.
Hey there, Sydney. Look at this. The parade is here. We got the lovely Flower Power float going on. What's up, everybody? Throw us something. Yes. Everyone's been so excited. Got to get the cups. If your China doesn't include Mardi Gras cups in your kitchen, how do you even live in Northwest Louisiana? I mean, here's the thing is, you guys having a great time tonight, right?
Man, we having a good time, man. We're just, hey, you're the best part is watching the smiles on just everybody. It's so different from Centaur. I mean, they're all good, but this parade is so different, and it's great.
It's a lot of fun out here.
It is.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to 318. We out here live. You know, we're at the parade and we're all having a good time.
We're all having a good time. That's from the float itself. And look at the people along the sidelines. They've all been coming out of the shade. They're all ready to get some great stuff. Come look at the sign over here, Jeff. What's that sign say? Lila's Bakery. It's where we're at right now, where you can get some of the last king cakes of the season and enjoy some great king cake over at Lila's Bakery. But if you look down Centenary right now, everyone is getting excited. The crew is rolling out, and they've been prepping for this all year long. I know that I went to their ball on Friday night, and what a grand event it was, all culminating to today with beautiful weather, great crowds. I know that I've been hearing that the crowds over on Gilbert were standing room only, just bringing out hundreds and thousands of people. But over here, it's a little bit more calm, but it's also very family friendly. I've been throwing the footballs, the frisbees with kids all day, just having a great time. And let's just actually see if we can talk to some of the people around here real quick. Y'all excited? Y'all having a great time? Is y'all's first Mardi Gras of the season?
No, not at all.
Third. Y'all been having a great time out here?
Welcome to Highland. How are y'all? Here with a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure at the crew of Highland. The parade's a little stopped right now. We have some people waiting to catch up as Blazing Dance Studio comes on over here too to make up a little bit of the slack of the parade. But it's been a lot of fun. We really couldn't have asked for a better day or a better turnout. Just a family-friendly atmosphere, great times all around. And seriously, if you haven't been to a Mardi Gras parade all season, this is one that you chose to come to. What a great time. Two of the parades that roll through Shreveport neighborhoods been going on since 1994. Absolutely incredible. My friend over here, he and I have been throwing the football all day, and it's been so much fun. But also, it's just been great, and we're waiting for more of it to come on down here because it's still just lagging a little bit behind, but there's still so much time to get out here and enjoy the parade. Like I said, kids out here aplenty, having so much fun. We've been seeing everything going on here. We're going to toss it right now over there. Reporting over on the Centenary Boulevard at the Highland Parade, I'm going to send it back to you, Rick.
And if you want to know where the parade is again, quick reminder, Parade Tracker is live. It's not here at Gilbert anymore. It's moved on, but the Parade Tracker on our website, on our app, can tell you where to go.
I tell you what, he's having way too much fun.
He always does.
But let me tell you what, Alex, somebody that is smiling from above right now is a lady that I met way back in 2016. And I think it's the first time they ever actually had a queen of the Highland Parade. First time ever was. So I said, you know, let me do a little story about her, get to know her. I walked up to her house, and I've never met another person like this. You will love Queen Peggy.
Walked through a lot of doors in the Arklatex the last 40 years, never one that made me blush.
Everything about you is just like, are you kidding me?
Rick, honey, let's run off together.
Her name is Peggy. You won't believe me. But she's 90 years old.
I'm holding your identification.
I didn't believe her. Needed proof.
Because I'm blind, you know.
Then she knocked me over again.
See, I don't see you, so I can tell you how gorgeous and handsome you are. You see, we can...
I knew I liked this lady. And she likes her too.
I marvel at myself also.
Lots to marvel at. You see, at 90, Peggy lives alone in the house she and her husband bought in 1955. He was a dashing young bomber pilot. They met during World War II at Barksdale. He dropped dead from a heart attack, and Peggy never remarried. Went totally blind 20 years ago, and yet still lights the old Kenwood stove the old-fashioned way. Visitors usually leave the room.
Holding a breath, you can hear the oxygen go out of the room as I'm lighting it. Yeah, come on, baby. There you go.
Something like that happened a couple of years ago, I suspect. You see, Peggy's a huge LSU football fan. Met Les Miles. Offered him some advice.
I said, well, maybe you could play more quarterbacks than you do. And of course, he didn't say anything. He's duller than dishwater. And so, anyhow.
Oh, if only Les could dance.
Can you dance?
Can
you
I
dance to Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, Chattanooga Choo Choo?
Is that the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Yeah, man. Track 29. Sure.
She may need those moves this weekend. You see, neighbors decided Peggy needed to share herself
You betcha, baby.
with the Highland Parade.
Wow.
Isn't that something, honey?
They built her a float, decorated it with her life and her loves.
And there's you in a little cheesecake photo on the front. Peg of my heart.
Yeah.
If you see her Sunday afternoon, a word of warning.
Miss Peggy.
Yes, there.
Talk to all the...
Don't ever say Miss Peggy.
All right, I apologize.
Peggy.
Miss Peggy. I was just so
Peggy.
used to showing respect, but you're right.
To me, you call me Peggy, baby.
Okay.
All right.
Or maybe you could try Queen.
There you go.
But get me to the church on time.
Hey, puppies. I tell you what, Peggy, you would have loved today. You would have fit right in. Your personality, your spirit, it would have fit right into today's parade. By the way, you know who else has enjoyed this parade? And
Our furry friends.
We're dog lovers here. Look at these guys, poodles. We got Oreo and Lucy and Violet.
And now y'all were telling us that Lucy's the mom?
Lucy's the mom.
Oh.
Sister.
Yes, correct.
And what are y'all's names, too?
I'm Chad. I'm Parker. I'm Nathan.
I know. So I'm assuming they had a great time with the hot dogs and all the stuff. Did you guys have a great time?
Yes, we did. Of course we did. We had a fabulous time.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice that one of them, Oreo, Lucy, Violet, was sampling some of the Crew of Barbecue hot dogs. Good for them. Good for them.
The barbecue.
You know what? Isn't this amazing? I don't know if you've been to the Highland Parade, have watched it grow over the years. Do you live here?
We live, right up Slattery, so we come every year.
You've seen it happen.
Every year, bigger and bigger.
Were you back in 93, 94 when they had about 5? They had the bass boats and the riding lawnmowers, and seeing what it's grown to.
It was just fantastic, and now it's huge. So many people, more than we've ever seen.
I think we've set a record this year. And the first time, were they in the Barkus and Meow Parade?
Not this year.
Not this year. Well, they're beautiful, buddy. And there's no better friend, no better companion you'll ever have, and especially to enjoy a parade with than these guys. Oreo, Violet, and Lucy. Thank y'all.
Even a family outing for the dogs as well.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you guys. They were sweet.
And
they told me they had a great time. They didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. You talk dog talk. I know you do.
Yeah, of course.
You got to with those Huskies. Look at that.
Yeah, those Huskies are
Look at that.
unique.
Look at this.
they'd be a little too crazy for this.
Yeah. Everybody's kind of making their way home, folks. But again, we've talked about it. This has been historic. Of course, it's just ended here.
Right.
We're still got coverage as it proceeds through the Highland neighborhood.
Well, now some people are making their way home, right? But
yes, not everybody.
Many more people are making their way that way to try to catch up again.
Absolutely.
And see the parade again.
Yeah, we're double timing it.
That's
you get to see this parade twice. And again, folks, this the history of this is so remarkable. I've shared this before, but maybe people are just now tuning in. When it started, it was Matthew Lynn and a couple of guys, the neighborhood guys here in Highland, said, let's do something. They had 5 floats, then 15, 50, then 100. And then that come to Jesus moment where the city said, you guys have gotten so big that we really can't have you parading through a neighborhood.
Right.
And the folks in Highland said, then we won't have a parade. And the city said, whoa, no, wait a minute now, let's don't do that. And this is the result. History.
And
amazing.
Let's see a little more of it, too, because Sydney Lane is right in the
There
thick
you
of the
go.
parade
Come
right
on.
now. Let's go out to my fellow Houghton Buccaneer.
That's good.
Let's say it once.
That's good.
Hi, Houghton Buccaneer, Alex. Hi, Alex. Go Bucks, as always. The parade seems to be kind of wrapping up, but we have a few more, I guess, cars coming by, just motorcycles and that sort of thing, and some of the emergency medical vehicles. But the parade has been absolutely fantastic. I mean, every year they just blow it out of the water. It gets better and better each year. There's nothing like the Highland Parade. It's so unique, so family-oriented, so community-oriented. I mean, that's just what the great thing is about all of these parades. They just find a way to bring the community together. And they're not just throwing parades. They're doing stuff out in the community, like giving back to people in need and raising money for charities and all sorts of things. It's just a great thing that these crews get together and do. And the fun part is just the parade and the balls and everyone coming together for a good time. Everyone seems to be gathering their stuff and getting ready to, I guess, head out for the day. But it's been a fantastic time. It's so much fun seeing everyone come together and catch all the beads. I got me some pretty cool ones, like this one. And I saw some people catch ramen noodles and moon pies, and I also heard that there was a wedding. And let's see if we can find some of our people again to talk to. So, is this your first parade?
No, this is my second one. This is my, I went to, I believe, Centaur last year.
Were you in it, or?
No, I was just hanging out, just watching. No, this was a blast. I had 3 hot dogs.
3 hot dogs?
I had 3 hot dogs.
How did you catch 3 hot dogs?
Well, I caught one, people next to me handed me one, and then I caught a second one.
And
then I ate them all.
What do you think about this parade? How unique is it?
You know, this is one of the most unique experiences of my life, genuinely. I've never been something like it. I'm from Las Vegas, a huge city. This place packs out, and it's awesome. The local community shows up and shows out for this. It's really incredible. I mean, it's nothing like else in the world, really.
Did you have a favorite float?
Oh, it's hard to determine. I was kind of just more focused on catching beads. I think one of the Centaur ones was really, really good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, we're gonna walk this way. And this is our friend Savannah. She also works at KTVS behind the scenes, so she helps make the magic happen. What do you think of the Highland Parade?
Oh, it's always just a banger every single time. There's so much to do and look at. There's so many different things going by, so many groups of people here, and even though, you know, it's our little square, it's just the perfect amount, I feel, and I really love it.
And what was it like, you know, kind of getting to hang out with some of our KTVS?
Oh my gosh, they're a really, really fun group. I know it's really professional on TV, but they're very awesome and amazing people, even at Mardi Gras season, and it was really, really exciting to see everybody in this element as well as at work.
And they're gonna turn around. The parade is wrapped up here, but everyone's still kind of hanging around and having a good time and just spending a good time together. But everyone seems to be gathering their stuff, beads, hula hoops. We see some leis. But it was a great time at Highland, and it was really fun getting to see all the parade. We're going to go ahead and send things to break.
How's it going out there, everybody? Alex Anderson, Rick Rowe, crew of Highland, and our perspective has just wrapped up, but it's still rolling on down its route.
Yeah, I keep shaking my head. I'm just so impressed. We've talked about history being made. This is as big and as good as I've ever seen it. And I shake my head because no one imagined when this whole thing started back in '89 with Gemini and then in the early '90s with Highland that it would become this. But it is a remarkable thing to see and something we can all be very proud of.
Well, obviously a huge part of this, of all of these crews, is the royalty and all of the work that they put in.
I mean, we still have to bow to the
my
guy.
My reign has ended.
Salute. I mean, goodness gracious.
But we do want to honor the royalty of this year for the crew of Highland. So let's list those fine folks off to you. We start with the Queen. We got to start with the Queen.
Absolutely.
Emily Heyman. The King is DJ Gardner. Captains Josh Jennings and Bree Silva. And the Grand Marshal, John Paul Young, Caddo Commissioner.
Wow. And they do a lot. They put a lot of time and effort. You've talked about it, I know, because you've been part of the royalty crew
for
of
Gemini and Barkisimo as well.
The community things that you guys do. Nursing homes, schools, Shriners Hospital. I mean, there's an enormous amount that goes into this that people don't see on the outside. And then the economic impact that we've talked about. And then the tourism, folks. There are probably at least hundreds, if not thousands of people that travel here, a lot of them from Dallas-Fort Worth. You had some folks from Oklahoma that had come into town because this is so much closer than New Orleans, and they want to enjoy Mardi Gras. They're coming here.
It's so unique, and what we just witnessed was a real Mardi Gras parade. This was not a little, whatever, go down the block.
Yes.
This is a real deal type of thing right here.
As good as I believe you would see at any of the big places, big parades in New Orleans. This one, Centaur, Gemini, we're right there with you, New Orleans. You ain't got nothing on us, I'm just telling you. But let me share a little bit of the history of this. We've been talking about it, you and I, but it's a remarkable story, and it started with a guy named Matthew Limb.
I remember I went to the very first Mardi Gras ball I went to and the very first Highland thing I went to. I remember getting home from it and telling my sister, I'm going to be queen of that crew one year. I didn't know quite what it meant. I started as captain 2 years. I'm queen this year. And it really just means that I get to support locals, support artists, support my community, my peers, collaborate with others. And really, I would never be able to plan an event like this if it weren't for getting to work with all these fine folks and, having some of the resources that the crew of Highland kind of helped set up.
That obviously was not Matthew Lynn.
No, right? that was this year's queen.
This year's queen, talking about what a thrill, what an honor to be a part of a royalty of a crew like this, the crew of Highland. My goodness.
And you should know when you have both of us together, we're not going to follow instructions. I mean, that's just, let's just call it what it is. There you go. That was on us that time.
That's right. That's right. That happens in television, especially live television.
Right.
But there is a remarkable, I assume, you guys let me know if we want to go to that history package.
Yeah, let's do it.
That kind of takes us back to those early 90s. We'd already had Gemini in '89, and then Centaur showed up. And then the folks here in Highland said, hey, let's do a freak out.
It was early and quiet, and so peaceful. It had been a while since I had visited Highland. I said, this must be the reason. Then...
This is now, what is this?
This is the world's largest mobile hot dog dispensing machine.
There's even a crew of barbecue, and they spend all morning
Oscar Mayer ain't got nothing on us, guy.
Grilling hot dogs.
Actually waiting for the guys to come by to throw the hot dog.
He's jealous, man. That we asked for sponsorship, he turned us down.
This hot dog.
Because he's jealous, guy. We throw more dogs, he sells.
And if you're lucky enough, you can catch a real hot dog.
5,000 hot dogs.
Complete with mustard and ketchup.
Cook them and wrap them and chunk them.
Problem is, these guys weren't authorized to be cooking and wrapping and chunking.
But you guys just kind of started doing this without asking?
The paperwork was a little bit too rigorous.
Yeah.
So we just kind of waited on the side street until there was a break in the action, and we slipped in.
Such is the Highland Parade.
It's the most disorganized, organized group I know of, okay?
And you can blame Matthew Lynn for that. You see, Matthew is the guy who 22 years ago said,
put on whatever kind of freak they want to put on, and they can parade it through the streets of Highland.
So it began. 1993, a couple of bass boats with streamers and a flatbed trailer. But something began to happen.
The first year of the parade, there were 5 floats. The second year of the parade, there were 15 floats. The third year, there were 50 floats. The fourth year, there were 100.
The city said, you're too big. You're going to have to move to the Clyde Fant Parkway. They said,
we're not going to have the parade.
The city blinked and Highland exploded.
And one time I actually caught an egg with salt and pepper, a boiled egg.
You never know what is going to come at you and who is going to be throwing it.
Johnny Hot Dog! Johnny Hot Dog!
But you can bet they are here for a reason.
Why do you guys do this?
Because we're a little off the bubble.
And no one watching the crew of Highland Parade will go hungry.
On the other hand, those that have never caught one, when they get one, they look at it like, what is this? And then they have a big old grin. So it's fun. Meals on wheels.
There you go.
Oh, I love those guys, the crew of Barbecue Meals on Wheels. We've got a half a dozen hot dogs. You've already eaten 2 of them.
Hold on. We got to come on up. Come on up. Let's go.
We need you. Come see us.
Yeah,
absolutely. Come on, bring your fella. Come on, we need some people.
And as we're up, we're showing you the parade on our screen.
We're on KTBS. We are live right now, and you are exactly what we want. You are a gift from heaven. No. You see that TV? We are live right now.
This is live TV right now.
And we're going to ask you, why are you here? Why did you come out?
Because we wanted to experience Mardi Gras.
And
because my friend asked me to come and be a part of all this.
So was this the first for you?
Pretty much, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Well, we believe, Alex and I, this is probably as good as it's ever been in terms of size and spirit.
I had a blast.
Really?
Yeah, because we kind of got here a little late, so we kind of were in the middle of it all, walking with the parade and just waving to everybody. So, hey.
That's what it's about. And you? You brought her.
I did. We started coming when my kids were 3. They're 21 now.
Wow.
We've missed 2 years out of all that.
Wow.
My daughter just graduated from LSU, so we've done there, we've done here, we've done New Orleans.
And
so yeah.
They ain't got nothing on us in New Orleans, wouldn't you say?
I can't really tell a difference until we go out at night.
Well, there you go. That's right. It's a little bit more family friendly here.
Yeah.
So you were there in those early days when they had the bass boats and the trailers and the riding lawnmowers, those early parades, the Highland.
Yeah.
Never imagined that this would happen.
No, and I remember the first time we went, this grandmother knocked my kid down to get the hot dog. I tell that story all the time.
That's good.
And I heard a dad tell their family, this is your lunch, now get your lunch. That's true story.
To be fair, 2 hot dogs from the crew of Barbecue were my lunch today.
There you go, there you go.
We had a tangerine. That was something new. I had Oreos, of course, Romulan. Boiled eggs have come off in previous years. It's really a remarkable thing. And hats off. Talk about a cool place to live in town, right? The Highland neighborhood.
I will say the neighborhood does get involved. They get out there, they're in their chairs, they make different things, and they're just all involved in it all. That's what I did notice.
Yeah, I don't know if we can see it or not, but the trees are covered in beads. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And will be like that for a while.
Right there, they're lined in beads.
Yeah, lined in beads. There we go. Yeah. Well, the atmosphere has been off the charts.
It has.
You saw a good one.
Wonderful family affair.
Yes.
Family affair.
That's what makes it different than New Orleans. That family thing, that after dark thing that you were talking
100%.
about.
I will say yes. There's family, children, all that involved here. It's not just an adult participation. It's something for the kids too, in which they need to be involved in making a tradition for themselves.
Just like we did, yeah.
That's great.
So is this the part when we tell them that they were right and this was all fake?
I know it is, so it's fine.
We're just taping this for later, maybe.
Okay, maybe.
No, we're live. I'm telling you right now.
You see that satellite truck right there? It's coming off from right there.
That's right.
So
It's beaming you all the way back.
This is the real deal.
Thank you guys for stopping. Really appreciate you guys.
Y'all have a great jacket.
Isn't that something?
It is.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too, and the rest of your life. Live long and prosper, said the Spock. Come on, baby.
All right, so as we chat here, the parade is still going down Centenary Boulevard right now. We have it airing right next to us on the screen, so you can keep track of all the things.
By the way, that new app, we got that KTBS Plus app, which is fantastic.
It is.
Great way to watch any of our broadcasting, our content live. It's amazing. And there it is.
I'm going to pull up the parade tracker right now.
Come on.
Let's find out. Let's see where it is right now. Let's do some live parade tracking.
And y'all can do the same thing. KTBS app, download it.
Open the app, and here it is.
And open it up. There's the track. You could. God, how cool is that?
That is just cool.
What kind of world do we live
Centenary
in?
Boulevard.
Looks like Centenary.
Yeah, you see it going right there. Right
Absolutely.
Just past Kings Highway.
There you go. That's right by. It's pretty close to KTBS, I think.
Yeah, it's about to pass right by our studio right there. So let's go out to that direction where Sydney Lane is standing by.
Hey guys, we're still here on Gladstone, and I actually am with Shannon. You may recognize this face. Was this your first Mardi Gras?
This was my first Highland Parade. Not my first Mardi Gras ever, but my first Crew of Highland Parade in Shreveport. It was wonderful. Fabulous.
Did you catch anything good?
I gave away the stuff that was good to the little kids because, what do I need with a rubber ducky? But anyway, some people caught some really great things. Caroline, our meteorologist, she caught a big, huge stuffed animal. She gave away too. So
perfect. Thank you, Shannon. I'm glad you came out.
It's fun.
Yeah, so it's been a blast down here. Everyone's having a good time. And I actually got the chance to talk to one of the founding members earlier today, Chuck Reed, and here's what he had to say about the Crew of Highland. I'm here with Mr. Chuck Reed and his wife and the Kahuna Crew, and you're one of the founding members of the Crew of Highland. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I am one of the founding members. We've been in the parade ever since there was a parade.
Hi, Mom.
We got a call about 3 days before the parade from Matthew Lynn saying I'm having a parade and I don't have any people. And so our group and a few others got together. We had a half a dozen or so floats the first parade, and it has snowballed since then.
And what does it mean to be a part of this and how it's grown?
I think the Crew of Highland Parade has brought the city together locally, and the local people come together. All the crews are in our parade. The community of Highlands forfeits their personal property and everything to host the parade, and it brings the city together, the citizens of Shreveport together than any other event, I think.
So we started ours when when Matthew called, we threw a 6x6 trailer together. Threw our grown kids that are now, they were little, and we rode in that. Then we went up a little bigger. Then we put party barges, and then we all built this. And what it means to us is a family. This is all of our family, and we pass it on from generation to generation because we love Shreveport neighborhood.
Thank y'all so much for joining me. We're gonna head and send it back to the studio. Happy Mardi Gras!
Happy Mardi Gras!
So it was really cool getting to talk to Mr. Chuck and his wife about the parade and where it kind of all got started. And it was really cool to see and hear them say that the crew is a family, because I think that's what it's all about. And we're going to send it over to Madison Edwards, who is having a good time over at Lila's Bakery.
Hey there, Sydney. Hello, Architects. Look at it. The floats are here. It's such a great time. People are excited. People are having a great time. I'm getting pelted by candy. I've got beads all around the neck. My pile of throws is huge right now. Hula hoops, stuffed animals, moon pies. I've already had 2 hot dogs, and they have tasted great. Love that crew of barbecue. Love the Highland Parade rolling through historic Highland neighborhood. Some of my friends are on these parades. I know I saw KTBS 3's Taylor Gibson over there too, and just a lot of people having fun. I'm about to catch a hula hoop right now. Let's go. Come on, throw me the hula hoop. Throw me that hula hoop. Right here. Maybe next time. How about a cup? I'll take a cup, but I can't catch with one hand, especially when I got the mic in the other one. But it's been a great day. Weather's been fantastic. Round 2, still missing the cups. But the Hollywood float is great. Round 3 got the cup finally, and it's pink. Real men catch pink cups for sure. But it looks like the parade is nearing towards the end, or there might be a little gap, but everyone over here on Centenary near Taliaferro and Olive has been having a great time. We've been throwing footballs, frisbees all day, just talking with the people, having a great time. And as you can see, not a single neck is bare right now. People got their beads all over the place. Really is just a great time to wrap up the Mardi Gras season at the Highland Parade. Here we have the European Monuments float coming on in to throw it all around. We still got more coming down. Thankfully, everyone here has been so excited, waiting all day for this great time. I mean, I'm like talking with the mic in one hand, catching throws in the other. It's just a really great time. Hey there, y'all. But yeah, if you have not got a chance to come out today, we will be showing some more highlights later in our newscast at 9 and 10, so make sure you can check it out for them. But from seeing all of the friends, the family, the kids, I mean, if you look out here, it's just kids galore, lining the streets, all with their big bags, ready to get all their throws. Let's see if we can talk to a few people over here. Hey, what's going on, guys? How's y'all's Mardi Gras been?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah? Yeah. What's y'all's favorite throws been?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe this some moon pies. Oh, wait, we actually did
moon pies?
We did get a big stuffed animal.
Big stuffed animal?
Yeah.
Gigantic. I mean, what is this, like a big old giraffe and a unicorn over there? Awesome stuff. Man, that is a haul. You know, this stuff is like coveted. People love it. Usually whenever I walk out of these parades, I don't really leave with a bunch of hula hoops and things because kids like them. Are you guys from Shreveport?
Yes, sir.
Y'all come to the Highland Parade every year?
Yes, sir. Try to.
Awesome stuff. Appreciate you guys talking with us. Y'all have fun. Yes, but like, as you can see, we still got some more floats coming on down here. It's just a time and a half. And if just being a part of it is really what it is to be a Louisianian, Northwest Louisianian person in the Arklatex, because this is how we party. This is how we let loose. This is how we let the good times roll, and they're still rolling. I heard Rick say New Orleans don't got nothing on us. I kind of have to agree with that because, I mean, look at this. How are you doing? We got some rock star floats coming up here. Crew Justinian. Throw me something, mister! I'm telling you, this place is great, full of fun. We got the Po' Boy Express float coming on down here. Wacky wavy arm inflatable tube men with the LSU style, and the bubbles are flowing. Throw me something. Thank you. And that's what it's all about. It's all about getting that something. Doesn't matter what it is. Beads, hot dogs, moon pies, cups. If you don't have cups in your cabinet, what are you doing? This is the finest china. Whoop, the camera just got hit by it, but I caught it. You gotta have those dexterous reflexes here at the Mardi Gras Parade. Make sure you get all your stuff and hoard it too, because you gotta make sure, like, you're like, over here, come over here, Jeff. My pile of stuff, I mean, it's not like organized, but we got moon pies, we got cups, hula hoops, frisbees, ramen. I had 2 hot dogs, like I said earlier, and those are gone. But everything's been so much fun out here. The crowd's having a great time. A couple of floats still rolling on down the streets of Shreveport. Centenary Boulevard out here, y'all. What a time it is. Absolutely incredible fun. And really couldn't ask for a better day. I know we keep saying that, but man, this weather is great. They're hauling around here. Lila's, actually, where we're out here, has been giving away king cakes to every single float. I've been seeing them trade pixie sticks, sour straws, big stuffed animals, just necklaces full of beads for one of those delicious king cakes. And if you want to get a king cake from Lila's, they do stop selling them on Thursday for the season, so you still got time to come out here and get some sweet king cakes before the season ends. But it looks like things are a little bit winding down, but they have been ramping up all day for these moments. People are so excited, really happy to be here, really happy to cover the parades, love covering the parades. But as it all rolls down through, we're gonna send it back to you guys. Alex and Rick, reporting in Shreveport for Mardi Gras Crew of Highland, KTS 3's Madison Edwards.
I don't know about all that.
First thing they get done is go.
All right, Madison, we do appreciate that. We'll check in with you just about. We got about 2 minutes left here.
Yes.
Let's wrap things up. We got another parade go over here. Maybe a first timer.
Daryl, first time you had a house right there. My gosh, what a location to enjoy a parade.
100 yards from here.
All right, give me an idea. What was it like? We were blown away. How about you?
Well, you know, I come from South Louisiana, and I grew up watching parades where I frankly couldn't have told you what the direction the parade was going. That's just how we lived and did it down there. Today, You know, it's not like that anymore. And you know, family, traditional value of community and good people sharing what they have and allowing others to share with them is just what this nation was founded on.
Come on, baby. That'll preach on Sunday morning, man. I love that. Yes. That separates us from what they do in South Louisiana.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you, Daryl.
It's all about, you know, the time before the parade and then the fellowship after the parade.
That's good.
You know, and if you're not celebrating this the way it was intended, you don't really get to be part of either one of them things. And
yeah. I can tell you from South Louisiana, you got a little accent. You got a little Cajun in your blood.
I'm in disguise because, you know, I kind of never know who, you know, we all got a background, you know.
We all do. All have a history, yes.
I respect mine, and I love this state. I love this community. I love this country.
We're glad to have you here, brother.
Thank
and you could rent that out, man. Make you a lot of money next year. Oh, do you really?
My son takes care of it, and I'm on the West Coast. I'm in that West Coast money, but this is the lifestyle I live. I'm not part of the West Coast lifestyle. Just taking their money.
We got to go.
All right, we got to
get
out of here.
That says it all right there, buddy.
Yeah.
It just tells you what a wonderful thing this is.
Yep. All right, well, we're going to close things out. We got Madison here with us as well. You've been watching the crew of Highland Parade on KPXJ.
This has been KTBS 3 and KPXJ CW21's coverage of the Crew of Highland Parade. Brought to you by Live Casino and Hotel Louisiana and Shreveport Area McDonald's. Thanks for watching and happy Mardi Gras.